Only one slow orb remaining, and this cut of noise is going to put maybe a bit of curiosity into when this hit's going to come in. Well, here it is.
I like this from EG, already having Boostio so deep up middle, and the flanks already coming as well from APOP through B side. So they're going to have basically FaZe pigeonholed inside this site.
Opening trades thus far. Recon bolt will come through, a little bit of extra reveal onto this FaZe attack, but actually it's really well done because the retake is just right behind it just as soon as FaZe kind of turned tail to run. Last one left would be Superman, who does well to get some damage more to do the heavy lifting and the kills. Now you got some trust built that Dice is going to get the job done as one of the best chamber players to get openers. Speaking of openers, APOP tries to get a little bit greedy. Flash came through, but it was only good for the opening kill. Superman able to trade things back, and Com will say, all right, let's give up the site for now, play a little bit of retake.
Indeed, FaZe are certainly entrenching themselves here. The flank already coming through by Boostio through long B, so that'll add another angle. Trademark's been destroyed as well already on the flank, so now FaZe have to worry about that pretty quickly as Jawjmo's already found a frag, and so FaZe are starting to crumble, but a good swing back there from Super and Dicey keeps them in the mix.
Yeah, and Boostio just a judge at this point, so you kind of hope and pray maybe you can catch somebody off, maybe find a weapon, turn this into a doable 1v2. There is still a chance to maybe find the first with the Headhunter, which seems to be the call here. Boostio on the corner, we'll see Superman first, does see the barrel, but I think that information is mutual, sure is. Snakebite was just there to kind of cover over the top of the spike to make sure there's no sneak defuse coming through early. First shot does connect though. Now a chance to go. It's the judge, but it's Superman who gets there.
And, you know, just make their job easier as they come into sight.
30 seconds
and you see that off of the cast percentages for FaZe. Nobody under 70%, which is incredibly well done. That team push now starting to come through, even through the Viper wall. Superman's able to take down one more into Reform, so the defense now split up a touch. But for a second, you thought maybe they were able to kind of group FaZe together, maybe for a collat situation.
But he became another star for them.
They've made their way through mid. They beat the timing on the peeker, trying to look underneath tube. So now all of a sudden FaZe is hitting this multiple points of ingress. Oh, and it's completely shut down. Jawjmo is trying to hold down with an ult command, but he gets put down into place. Reform is stuck now between two different FaZe members as the plant is coming through for Flya. And yeah, just nowhere for Reform to go. Completely caught off guard. And all of a sudden Boostio says, how did that just happen?
Yeah, it was just a beautiful timing on the A split, getting through.
The intel towards B.
Yeah, there's definitely a lot of pressure being put right now over towards Yellow on the B side, and now we see that quick rotation from Evil Genius's response to B-Bay. Gonna satchel over the wall, trying to get the side, gets up top, and lands a beautiful entry on the Jawjmo, and he's not done yet. He's playing around this Viper smoke, looking for perhaps more as the spike goes down, but nonetheless, FaZe have an anchor.
Rez comes through, but Dicey over the top of the pit will do well to keep this a 5v4 after the resurrection. Still holding the corner. Not going to catch a shoulder initially, but Reform to eventually make himself available. One more on the corner, and oh, he's seen Com. No way Com can get back into this. So now you look over to Jawjmo's direction. Can he get into this pit and possibly create a bit of a distraction, maybe to give Com an angle? Hard to say initially. Dicey missing one shot, but gets into safety by way of the green smoke. But here comes APOP and Com. They've got enough space to get forward. Just been trying to delay by trying to get this spike as much decay as possible with the snake fight, and he's done well to keep delay here from FaZe. Once again, just keeping that same toxic screen out. Boostio has changed positions from mid now to try to support Reform, who, to be fair, has been kind of caught in an island. Speaking of, APOP up top, also denied. Early first blood once more for FaZe. Poised with some antics on the ropes, followed up by Dicey to confirm the kill on a Com. And now Jawjmo, he has to do something miraculous, and it's just not going to happen. And who need to really get this flank off from APOP, but that's going to be read by a trademark.
Or will it? Or put on top of it, and so he might catch a timing. He has indeed slipped through the cracks, and EG are starting to find the numbers right now.
Here we go. Oh, on the backside. Oh, he needs to finish the last shot and is able to, but the Hunter's Fury got 2 of the 3 darts off. It gives maybe enough spice for Dicey to work with, but not quite enough.
Spike still very much in their possession. Dicey sliding forward the op. No one really knows he's gotten this close yet, but just as he's about to take the shot, he unscopes and Reform makes him pay for it. A swift response from Superman, but they're still behind and Poise is low on HP.
I like this route, though, from Supa, getting up towards Kitchen. EG aware of the possible threat, but they still don't have APOP as a part of this defense. He's still holding on to the Viper's pit just in case. And this 1v1 could be everything. Supa opens up space. Now all of a sudden, the defense of EG is a bit caught. A little bit separated at the moment, and yeah, there we go. Another isolated pick comes through just as the spike gets planted. Null command was also spent, and Boostio just has to wait for help. APOP isn't here yet.
No, he's not. He was trying to keep the pit up at A and anchor. Now he's trying to flank through middle through under 2. That's a great shot from Boostio, though. That could give them the maneuverability they need to get back into this.
It's all 1v1s pretty much from here on out. Viper v Viper. As Boostio on Poise, 7 HP. Boostio takes the second into the corner. It's just down to Superman. His third in the round. Caught with a knife! Top. That decision, that second guess may have cost him. Shock dart not going to quite hit onto Supa. The second one is really well placed. And the snake bite actually gets the job done. Boostio now on the retake attempt with Reform. They're going to go 1 for 1. Res has been earned and it will be immediately spent. Calm now back into the picture. Fly and Dicey. The last one's left. And now it's down to none. EG.
They're trying to fade back. The problem is Dicey has that covered right now. Headhunter pointed right at their escape route. Calm's the lowest health. He's the one jumping first, and he's got the spike. So a lot of information going the way of Dicey right now, as well as getting the opening frag to give him man advantage. He didn't lose anything in the process either. Still fully healthy right now. And they're kind of pigeonholed into committing to A. There's 3 people here still defending it by Maze.
Well, Crossfire setup, but as Baby falls, so does Flya, and all of a sudden, Evil Geniuses have a route in. Boy's gonna have to try to hold this, gets 1, but the second contestant on the ropes will deal with the trade. So numbers will hold okay for EG, but the clock is now becoming the biggest adversary for Evil Geniuses. Reform sticking for a plant. Dicey cutting off any post-plant, retreat back towards safety. And this pinch is going to have to be everything for FaZe, trying to take this pistol 2v2, 1 from either side. Superman in the first 1v1 loses it to Reform somehow, some way, leaving Dicey by himself, and he's not able to convert. He wasn't sure who to shoot at.
Indeed they will. EG have taken control here of that first level of Long B, have not threatened Yellow just yet, though there are still 2 players here. They will be detected by that. Meanwhile, Boostio gets a huge 1 versus 1 in middle. That's going to force the defense to back off a little bit on B, start worrying about that A split. All down to Superman, and he's been caught as well.
No.
EG winning on all fronts. This couldn't have gone worse for FaZe.
I like the idea from Supa. You get that 1v1, all of a sudden you contain Evil Genius's attack, but you lose that 1v1 and the exact opposite happens to you. Now you're stretched paper thin. And Evil Geniuses are really going to put the pressure on. Little maneuver over towards Kitchen. Will be held by a trademark for now. Dicey's still up. And the rest of the hit is going to be on the backside of when Calm hits the go call with this shock. Boy's looking for an angle. He sees the bow and will take down 1, but he's stuck in his back position. Or maybe, maybe it's EG who's stuck with him. Maybe they now rotating back over, but gets caught on the Boombot channel.
Tough. FaZe at least have middle, but even that may get caught right now by APOS.
Yeah, good shoulder, but it doesn't matter. Supa has now established a threat on the flank. He's not going to hit this, though. It's all going to be from the front. Full command. Coming through, the suppression still in play. Boostio caught off, couldn't go anywhere, but Joshua, he can't see anything! He gets the double still from the high ground, now shaking off the decay. Still has a good angle on the last 2. Hunter's Fury called out, but not needed, as Reformed will finish off the round, and Evil
Dicey, it's out and ready to go to defend this Long B, which is indeed the intended target of Evil Geniuses. Calm will be the first victim. He's out of there, and that spike is immediately saying, I'm out. See you later. Don't like it.
That has to be one of the boldest calls we've seen in a minute.
It's such a FaZe thing to do, though, isn't it? Like
it absolutely is.
I mean, let's be honest. If any team's going to do something like that, it would be FaZe, and it might just pan out. They might be able to put this one back to equal.
Unbelievable.
Again, one
and
of the
you
best
still
eco
have a showstopper.
Just saying.
Yep. Yep.
I'll have to get that for it looks like.
Snake fight over the top only marginally affects APOP. Lots of utility already being spent for FaZe, trying to deny this plant, and oh my goodness, the paint shells tear through a lot of APOP, and he hits a mid-angle. And then now a Dicey, yeah, okay. Ultimate's the key here for FaZe. 1 more down low, no scope, not gonna work out, but Flya from the flank will finish it off, and FaZe, who now has to back off. It's gonna have to be a retake without numbers here for FaZe. Good damage coming through, though. Flya able to secure at least Jawjabo down. He brought back up and then immediately put back down again. EG just using him as bait. And it's just down to Dicey. Gets a tag onto Boostio through some framework of the mid-tube. Swaps out the op for a rifle. Could definitely dance with it for a while, but did not expect Calm to be in the same position. And a little extra for him,
but
yeah.
At the end of the day,
if you're trying to beat a timing. Yeah, I was gonna say, if you can beat a timing, it just felt weird that he did it completely dry. How about this? Speaking of, flash comes through, doesn't matter. I think both EG members were hit by that, but still the kill comes through. Dicey the first one to fall. Now Poise feeling a ton of pressure. Flashes on his corner. That one will land okay, and then a huge double for Poise to lock down the middle of the map. Superman now by himself, backside Yellow. Baby MA able to get 1. Altrum scouts it out. Super in trouble as Reformed responds with a double of his own. Wall goes down. The spike looking to follow up quickly, but it's how about it? Flya from the deep.
Hunter's Fury paving a way forward, but the wall drops at just the same time. Or collected. Yeah, Red's going to be on the table now, but the fighting continues before EG could really fall back to make use of it. And now
they're still going to come out on top.
Yeah, I mean, they're eventually the small command will run out, and eventually they will get this res. But at least FaZe have gotten all their personnel here ready to defend. And time is starting to run low. I mean, if EG wants to fall back to B, they have to do so now.
Left.
Otherwise, they just have to commit. But they're going against, you know, the full defensive FaZe here ready to go.
Yep, 2 flashes, 2 snake bites defensively for FaZe to use. Reform trying to clear corners. Boys, first one up, no problem there. Trades though coming through, and Evil Geniuses come out on top of 3 for 1. We go 4v4. Still ultimates to spend. Flya holding deep through mid. Looking for a chance to get Hunter's Fury online. Big 1v1 again, but this time Apop onto Superman. Creates an opening. Spike trying to follow up, and Jojimo lurking through the A site gets the double. Flya, last one left for the Guardian, and a Hunter's Fury to play with. This would be a 1v4 as Reform will get the Spike down, and the Hunter's Fury timing is just not there. Has to put it back in the back pocket. They know exactly where he's at after that channel, like you mentioned there, Dustin. It's just down to can Flya possibly find an opening somewhere. He's got no information. 1 recon bolt has been recharged. Gonna see at least where it bounced from. Player nearby, the 1 tap connects. 5 HP though, still revealed. We're formed on the opposite corner, considering the shoulder, and commits to it at the exact right time. Evil Geniuses. We asked if they could put together a miraculous offensive half dust. Whoo, boy, did they.
Dude, that...
If any history could repeat itself here, as the spike is planted very early for FaZe. They're backing off, playing a post plant through caves. Actually, how about this? Dicey is actually going to be able to stay alive and not be revealed whatsoever by that recon bolt, so he's going to be very close up. Relay bolt coming through on the response though. FaZe looking to hold off, and they're doing so pretty darn nicely, but Reformed is now all of a sudden back on over towards the spike. Apop for the double. Someone has to check this. It's back down to halfway. Here comes the repeat from FaZe, and Flya Dicey able to combine for 2, leaving just 1 left, and as Boostio falls, FaZe's post plant will hold. Set. Take the next bit when we have good information and good utility in place. Maybe make good first blood, follows it up with a double through mid. A little bit too easy, you might wonder. Keep an eye on Apop on your minimap. He's worked his way all the way through caves already, so FaZe are going to be kind of stuck on site, so to speak. The peak comes out, Apop gets the opener, but not the second. Reform now falling down. Red by Baby Bay, but it doesn't make a difference. We can even trades back and forth. Boostio now back on towards site. Casts a shoulder, also throws out a shot, giving away his position. But it's a 1v2 that he definitely has a look at. Crossfire set up here for FaZe. First point of contact is Supa, and that's the only point of contact needed.
They have cave presence, they have mid control. They're able to put this null command into play right now. Boostio's been detected. They don't check their close corner.
Dude. No way. The 1 round, they don't check the corner. Reform punishes. 3 in the round for him. And now it's just Dicey. Through double doors. Well, he's going to pay attention to Reform's position.
That cushion.
Oh, a little bit of mid pressure coming out of Jojimo this time around. There's help from Boostio in the corner, and no one even looks again. Jojimo for the opening double. High gear will get him out as he waves goodbye to Boostio. Maybe even holds his hand as they skip into sight. Apop, though, lots of his shoulder are going to be taken down. Hold on a second. Baby may try to challenge this. Covers the angle to at least be able to secure the first kill, and he's in. The thing about this is the spike is nowhere near, and Baby Bay is going to go on a rogue mission.
Yeah, I mean, it was one of the situations that Apop was caught between 2 minds, whether to drop the snake bite or not. He never does it, so Baby Bay gets to walk in for free, and he's not really settled in his aim at the same time, so it's just a double whammy. Calm able to bring 1 back there onto Poise, but it's still a 4 versus 2 at the end of the day. 4 Evil Geniuses, thanks to Calm's efforts there, that really has helped reel this thing back in. Baby Bay, though, still trying to make things happen through kind of the back line, but Calm on top as well, and Calm's been kind of the savior of this. Yeah, Calm and company trying to rotate and cover this gap that has been created right now. They've left B and mid completely open, trying to focus on the fights in front of them, and Reform actually does get the frag onto A Halls to equalize things. Hunter's Fury from Flya, though, and they get a little bit of damage out there. Calm responds, though, in kind with his own.
Whoa. FaZe still able to get forward, though. This is still doable from the side of FaZe, trying to keep the control of the real estate that they were able to gain early in the round. Reform trying to work their way back in. Knife will come out, only detects 1. Supa's already on the retreat, but Flya, who stayed concealed from that 0 point, still has an angle over here by Pyramids. The Viper's Pit has an angle that could be watched on the cross. Flya will be seen. Recon bolt to follow. 22 seconds. And you got to figure out, are you going to play for the spike? You're going to play for the kills here if you're FaZe. You have to make a decision, and it's going to be the kills. But Calm's able to respond. 1v1, long-range shots, and Calm for 3.
You know, just buy time for rotations, things of that nature. So it's super helpful.
This is a massive round here for both these two teams. I was about to say there are a ton of ultimates online here for Evil Geniuses, but it's the double snipe pressure coming out for EG defensively that tally the first 2 kills. FaZe are already committed, by the way, and there's just nowhere to go besides deeper into the blender. Oh boy. This completely shut down to the front door. Did not expect the double snipe play to come out, and Evil Geniuses will reap the reward of it.
Yeah. No Chuck Norris here from FaZe. They do blend. I believe that was the only thing that didn't blend in that series.
That was the only thing that
was a Chuck Norris action figure.
Shout out Blend Tech.
Indeed. Zoomers out there, reward yourself.
Dude, yeah, just get on YouTube.
Just do a will it blend search.
This is a call for FaZe where I wouldn't be surprised if they just kind of poke and prod at this. If something doesn't look good, you may have to consider saving. And well, Baby dropping in mid. This is difficult. 3v5, they're going to commit. I don't know how you hold this in your face.
I don't know either. I mean, the null command kind of slows down EG's retake, but they're still going to get here in plenty of time. They have the numbers. Big kill, though, for Superman, followed up on as well. And now it's actually a 3 versus 3. There is some hope here, but as soon as I say that, it's all on Superman now. And that's not going to be enough. And they haven't really been able to get clean on the sites to really make use of something like that. They've been getting torn apart, but now they have early mid control. But Boostio plays so patient. How many first bloods does he have now, man? Like, I feel like he's been getting the opening pick the last several rounds in a row.
At least out of the 6 rounds that EG have pulled, I want to say he's found first blood in 5 of them.
Yeah. Well, he's not done.
Nope. Over the top.
Oh my God, dude. No way.
Give me a break, dude.
It
allows you a chance to envelop the flank very quickly. Boostio trying to find a 1v1 with poise. Toxic screen currently in his way. Mike does get planted. Backside of the site, Reform finds one. But now it's Boostio's turn. He has to make safe the tunnel. He gets a look. He's got to get here, though, as Supa finds the response. FaZe's defense is starting to come back on the flank. Shock Dart comes through. Got to try to get this time going, too. And there it is, Boostio able to come back through tunnel. Now it's just dealing with these last 2 members from FaZe from the front. Right clicks coming out from Com. Lots of damage going to be chewed away at. And he's able to again create more space. The trades come out. And Reform, the last one, starts to amount right in the face of Baby Bay. Marshall still in hand. Toxic screen offensively. Dissecting the side into 2 halves. Baby Bay taking his first peek. Gets the opener with a little bit of help from Flya, but the rifle's now starting to come to life. FaZe still trying to contest this plan as much as humanly possible, and they've done well. Numbers here for the defense. 3v2 situation. Com is committed. Apoth is not. But boy, does Com need help. He's down to 21 HP. Just trying to hold on to any real estate he could possibly find. The Poison Cloud will keep Apoth back, plus the spam.
Got hit.
Yeah, there it is. FaZe is going to hold the door, plus also drop the
that, which kind of leaves B more vulnerable. It's just Superman. Here comes the attack. Perfect timing from EG.
Yep. Supa stayed concealed, though. Supa stayed concealed, and he's going to get both. One more down low. Doesn't want the fight. Doesn't need to take it. Oh, but he still does. Okay, interesting call there. The defense was not at all here to help support him. That's going to lead to Reform getting a spike plant off. The Flyer on the corner will catch Reform before he can get out. Plus, Strajamo through the fast lane. And the defuse will be very easy peasy, and that's a blind. He's just hoping he finds some sort of a connection. None will be there. Boostio also trying to hold Baby Bay through mid. Mapley turns around maybe at the wrong moment. Nah, second guesses it. And the double check will work out. Strajamo now from a forward angle. Relay bolt comes through. Gets a good look at Dicey, plus also the contestant nearby of Poised. And Evil Genius is very comfortable for possibly a prime getting flawless. One more to find. Everyone knows where Dicey be. You facing down
Map point
12
already,
rounds for EG. Map point, yeah. So
true.
Dicey aggressive angle. First time we've seen this. Sees the leg. That's good enough for Apoth to be taken as first blood. Immediately rendezvous back, and well, EG are still trying to force this forward, and the Aldrin actually gets Strajamo to a very forward position. Oh my goodness, the relay bolt's gonna connect in combination with the Hunter's Fury. Lots of damage gonna be confirmed. Poised able to still find one. Here comes across from Strajamo, trying to get the collateral, and he sure will, just as the null command is popped. But there's still numbers here for FaZe defensively. Quick to the retake. Stu coming from the backside. It's Superman who does get the double. A little support. Back up and now refocus their hit into the front doors of B, and they've predicted it very nicely. Null command also through. Relay bolt coming out. Oh, Strajamo in a little bit of trouble. Or is he? Uses the fast lane, gets through. The support from Boostio will keep him alive at 1 HP. Finally, both will fall, but the spike has been planted. We got a 3v3 dust.
Indeed we do. Baby Bay already getting tagged up as well on the wall, down to 58 HP thanks to that fragment. He's now blocked off at the top of the screen, having to wait for his teammates to slide into position. Reform still has flashes. Man. This is getting tough here. That's a great 0 point.
Oh, and the reveal. FaZe defenders scouted out. Apoth holding one angle. Flashed over the top for Reform. Doesn't see anything initially. Baby Bay for the first blood on this next attempt. Superman following up. It's just down to 1. Com Shock darts making their way through, bouncing it, trying to spam through with the Guardian. Not going to count for too much. BabyBay confirms the kill as Supa already had.
From the operator there of Dicey, now they can start pressuring A through middle and caves. They still have mid presence.
Avoid the op, just full flood. It's on to Supa. Has to do something incredible. Supa for the double poise, able to follow up. It's a 3-for-1 exchange. FaZe Clan still holding. Calm on the backside through double doors. Recons and Shocks trying to get through. Good information on Poise location. A little lob over the top, plus then the bounce. It'll do well for a little bit of tagging. The Blaze came out for BabyBay. He doesn't connect with it, but it may not matter. Apop gets the plant off, but it's a 1v3 situation. BabyBay at 8 HP, Poised at about 50. But it's Dicey with a full HP operator that is also part of the equation. Up top, BabyBay looking to bait. Not gonna work out. It's a double for Apop, but Poised. Able to clutch things up. Oh my gosh, and that spike, it's gone wrong. It's all gone wrong. But the door gets shut on him. EG maybe still a chance. They're gonna isolate and then also use the Hydra to break up the backside of the A site. Calm knows he's got Superman in front of him somewhere. But can they get here to help in time? And Poised off the null command. Shut down on attempting to help this defense out. Dicey from the corner doesn't like the look of it.
Nope.
30 seconds left.
It would have to be heroics from Superman again. It would have to be Supa. And oh boy, he gets the first. Dusty gets the second. Hold on a second. Supa, maybe is he good for the third? No. Shut down, but it gives an opportunity for Dicey to still try to fight for this 1v2. Knows that he's got Apop nearby, but cannot find him inside the green haze. And EG stay alive now with...
It's bonkers, man. That's the impact that Dicey can have in this role.
Oh, what a response, though. Okay. Boostio takes down Flyer. Door gonna shut. Jogmo from mid-map, but Dicey still gets one more. The trade eventually comes on through, but you have to look to Boostio to do something. He's gonna get completely slowed up by the trademark. Calm on the plant, able to get that down. Space gained as Jogmo continues his own forward. Now it's Calm off the Hunter's Fury, trying to look for something on the backside of the bridge. He's not really gonna find too much. Supa's got the flank from double doors. Nobody is watching this. It's just all about, can you stay concealed from it? Jogmo very aware that this could possibly happen and is able to shut down one of the clutch threats from FaZe. Now it's Boostio. Good information on the last two members from FaZe. Deals with the first, wants the second, but more so wants the round. So we'll very safely just contain Dicey in place. 1v3 for the win. Dicey's gonna go with the headhunter close. Not gonna work out. How about some overtime here on
Really dangerous.
Oh, there's all the utility forward. Jogmo, fast lane comes up trying to divide this. BabyBay's inside. Relay bolt comes through. Hydra trying to create a little bit of a broken ankle situation, but the kills are not there. FaZe get the opener. Now on towards the site, but Calm through the toxic screen. Takes down BabyBay, so at least one kill is traded back. The rest of the defense still trying to get together. The FaZe members on site, weakened up just marginally so. But it's on to Calm first and foremost. The vanguard of this approach, and Dicey shuts down any potential solo plays. Apop over through elbow, nothing there. And it's all down to Boostio, 1v4. Plays the opposite angle, scouted out, tapping away at the ADS. Only gets one, and it's FaZe.
Force drop. Doesn't commit to it, takes it even.
Thumbs up.
Boostio, meanwhile, gets up close mid. They have no idea. BabyBay falls, and now EG might have just done what they needed to do to keep the OT flowing. They're threatening B through tunnel with Boostio. The spike's coming around as well. They still have denied A to FaZe, so FaZe don't know for sure that it is going to be a B take.
Fly still has an Eldrin if he wants to spend it. 0 point comes through. Recon Bolt not going to see much. Fly gets the first. Okay, trade is there. It's expensive initially, but it may not make much of a difference. Jogmo now last one left, and he's earned the high gear. Yeah, why not? The sniper of Dicey is going to be watching a rotation to keep safe double doors, but look at the play defensively. You've got Boostio all the way on the backside of caves already. The spike hasn't even been attempted to come down, but BabyBay gets first blood. Immediately traded back. Calm's still a part of this equation, so utility was definitely there to allow Jogmo to sprint forward quite literally, but does not do enough. And FaZe will once again go 3-for-1 in the exchange with Boostio by himself. Long-range shots. Not going to quite be there initially. Spike has to be forced by Supa. And no one knows where Dicey is. He hasn't fired off a shot or revealed himself in any accord, so he's still got the scope over through double doors. Supa off the plant will get the Viper's Pit, and life has just become extremely difficult for Boostio. He would have to hit an incredible shot firstly on the Dicey, which he's not able to do. And once again, FaZe.
Door has been open A halls. Jogmo just maintaining position, though. No one really showing their hand just yet. Aljo now comes forward on a case with Dicey, able to land first blood. And get to safety.
The Dicey effect. Oh, and the 1v1 up top is lost. EG are stuck in caves. Dicey can still hold this angle safely. Does get pushed off the shoulder. Keep an eye on the minimap for where Boostio wants to go, if he can even get a part of the play. Not gonna happen. It's just down to Calm. 1v4 situation. FaZe looking good to send this to a map number 3. And so it will be 15-13 in overtime again. Different way that we got there, but the result is the same as the last time they played. Dust. How about some Ascent to try to get us
to Valorant and current Valorant?
Yeah, facts. Oh, the timing here is not great for Apoth. He's going to be completely overwhelmed. Looking to throw shoulders initially. There's not enough support to keep him alive. So now FaZe with the opening have the paranoia to move on through. That does affect the players topside heaven. Judgmo from the corner in the doors, not going to be able to do anything. And that's a second kill now tally for FaZe as they make their way on. EG trying to fight this back, but try as they may. Oh, hold on. Booster was able to get 2. That's going to get him the hot hands for some self-sustained.
He
go to a 2v2 with the spike down. He thought
like
about it. He sure did.
Yeah, he did think about canceling the spike plan with it, but decided to doing instead.
One enemy remaining.
Big 1v1 from Calm. Now it's just poised. Touchdown towards hell. Boostio gets the read, and I can already see Mimi smile.
Yeah, one of the worst in the stage. You are going to see Dicey able to catch Boostio, trying to do something a little bit tricky on the catwalk. Dicey now pushed back, though, by the Prowler. Hot pressuring him as well, but he's going to get some assistance on that. So they know 2 of these players are over here towards catwalk now.
Didn't expect the stack. Oh. May not make much of a difference because FaZe Clan has one of their own. Apoth now on the way back through, but Superman responds. 2v2, still doable here, especially with Reformed on 5 HP. He may break a bit of timing right through the dark cover. Reformed is not going to wait, seeing if he can find anybody through the door, but not quite. That will give away his position. 0 point comes out. He's able to also pick up a rifle, so all of a sudden, an opportunity to fight this back. Dead even weaponry for both 2 teams.
30 seconds left.
Poised on the plant. Super trying to hold the doorway in the dark cover. And as it dissipates, he's going to have 2 members of EG in front. Dark cover gets replenished, and it's at the exact right moment. Goodness.
Astra.
Different look here for EG, not just off of the setup from the utility, but also on the play forward, and the curveball just connects onto everything. The Prowler will also be there. Hot hands in the corner. Dicey will burn alive. And the run it back, super successful for Evil Geniuses, not just on finding kills, but also taking away the entire B side of the map, forcing FaZe to go right into the teeth of Calm setup.
Yeah, and Jawjamo's in their spawn, bro. Like, he's not going to give them any kind of fallback option. Yeah, the trademark will stop him from getting all the way in behind. But it still means that they have to just go on to A, and EG has a defense ready to go there.
I love this.
To put this pressure on Tree.
Judgmo's getting so many lines out. Here goes the C's. Now the play through, but no, FaZe still collect the first 3 eliminations. The null command was a part of the defense, but it's not going to be much of a difference. But Boostio off the flank. Revealed by Baby Bay. Who goes over the top. The flash will still connect. Opportunity maybe for more. Hot hands is going to be channeled up, and Flya will eventually fall, leaving Calm a 1v3 to consider from the opposite side of the
sights.
Nowhere to run. 30 seconds left.
Hunter's Fury is going to come out. That will tag and finish off one. Meanwhile, Dicey stopping the rotation through A main. Boostio, what can you do? Show off the power of Phoenix here and now. It's a 1v question mark situation for him. But Jawjamo's quickly on the way back. And Boostio, he saw the intel on the poise. He stops the spike from being planted. Blaze wall goes up. Just Flya and Dicey, and they might not get here in time. The vacuum will completely entrap Flya, who will not have time, or will he? It was real close. No, will not be able to get the plant off in time, and the clutch comes through for EG's defense.
Space early, still just kind of playing back B lobby.
That's a lot of intel.
Yeah, Prowler will detect that. Boostio playing aggressive up middle through B. Link gets up there and gets a frag.
Unbelievable from EG. The haunt to allow Boostio forward, a little bit of support, kind of pinching out FaZe's play into B main. It's just a different look defensively once again. Baby Bay caught, spammed down to essentially no health. And there's just really nothing for Baby Bay to do here besides hope and pray. And honestly, he does get a little bit through here, and Super gets 1, plus the second to follow. How has this happened? This is going to lead to a spike plant, Dust.
Yeah, I think he knew that. Baby Bay has low health, though, so this is actually scary. Baby Bay goes down, it could be a problem.
He's got an angle. He's got an angle, Dust. Oh, my goodness. How have they managed to do this? Apoth 1v2. Baby Bay at low HP. They've got no idea where Super is. Did he bait it? Did he actually commit? You've got no clue. And all of a sudden, EG Have to pull off something desperate. There it is, the halfway. Baby Bay doesn't even need the assistance. Now, really not much gained outside of the fact that you know that there's going to be at least some members in towards mid. Boostio's still going to recommit back. Big 1v1, takes the first, wants the second, but Super gets the trade. Judgment able to keep the angle aggressively held, though, through B main. The thing about this is, FaZe have all mid-map, and they could rotate through market or to A, whichever is more convenient for him.
Dodgeball needs to win this fight. If he loses it, it's pretty much all over. And he gets maybe even more than he bargained for. A double up, and that's massive. That saves today for Evil Geniuses. A chance to tie this thing up now is very likely.
Well, FaZe are going to get on. The null command will allow this. Baby Bay also had the knives out.
Planted.
Rifle in hand at the moment. Just comes down to, can you once again pull off another 2v4 off this B side? A very different look, though, as EG have a lot to play with to try to work their way back in, including a Cosmic Divide if they so need it. Poise trying to get an aggressive angle early, sees the barrel of Jojimo. Concerned, though, about what's coming through main. Gets one, but nothing more. Now it's out of Baby Bay, 77 HP. Knows the information onto one, and it's not going to make a difference. Jojimo still gets the wide. And here comes the hit, actually. Full dissection. Great look at the smoke look, plus also the haunt over the top. It gets EG in towards the site, but they have not seen Flya. Boostio's low, and oh my gosh. The pre-fire just gets so much damage done, but is it really enough? Flya still gets one, allows the defense to still take that extra step forward in towards contesting this, and oh, what a snap that is from Poise. One more through B main before you can focus on the spike itself. The Poise is committed into the hallway, and that'll be the cause of his death, leaving Supa to the 1v3. As Apoth stuck in the corner, but Apoth can just keep throwing shoulders, and that's gonna be enough for Supa to get on towards site. Just 6 shots left, though, and he will get tagged up beyond recognition. EG, also just your first friend always. Full gun around here, though, on both sides. Run it back, spent, and Boostio still gets the first. Completely isolates Supa, who gets affected by the Prowler. The Seas tries to teleport away, but no, the help from Dicey is incredible. He keeps his life for a little while longer, and that allows Dicey to start popping off. 4 in the round. Just overwatching the entire shenanigans of EG as Dicey.
All I want to know is how does Superman survive? I'd love to see like a third, like a sky camera angle of him. I mean, Dicey aces, by the way. Just kind of a right now with utility.
This whole round so far, even though Boostio is the only one to fall, has just been categorized by one word, and it's just punish. Oh, it's actually. Wow. Okay. Poise predicting the flash, doesn't quite hit in time. Just a touch too early. Reformed will get the cleanup, and EG will get a plant off the backside. Dicey is still in position to try to contest this. Com's stuck in a 1-for-1 position. Gets the first and keeps his life. A little bit of support utility coming through to make sure there's no follow-up. And EG, after losing Boostio, getting chipped away at B main, are going to leave Dicey in what was going to be a pretty impossible 1v4. Yeah. Oh. Wow.
Dude, the match is caught by the drone as well, so.
Ooh. We'll dance with the devil here. Hunter Shuri will connect on the first. He's got to pop to run it back just to stay alive, but oh, he's done well. Gets out and finds Dicey. One more flash available. Flya gonna get taken down as well. Unbelievable from Boostio. Jojimo watching the flank. Picks up one of the pinch, and then the remaining of EG from the front side of A main.
Oh my goodness. Oh, they're committing here because I see all this utility coming.
Yeah, the mind game.
It's your fear.
Massive. Nightfall comes through, but Poise still gets first blood defensively. Supa in the corner avoids the fragment. Will also Shrouded step to the opposite side of the start covered. And I was going to say, FaZe are trusting a lot on the areas of Baby Bay, who does get intel that Apoth is still lurking. Rendezvousing back as Dicey to hold the angle. This is so good for FaZe. But even with that, Apoth still keeps the doorway open. The rotation's coming out here, Dust. There's only 20 seconds of the clock, though. They've got to go quick.
They do need to hurry up, and there's still defense here with Baby Bay in the back of the site, and he does have a rotation coming in right now with
10 seconds
Poised. Apoth looking to cut that off, though, and finds it, but again, they haven't cleared out Baby Bay, so the plant is still not safe, but it does get out just in time, but the frags will counteract it nonetheless. Play around this smoke, has the tailwind activated. They're both committing to this. This could be a crazy early skirmish.
Oh, and Baby Bay's going to get one, dash away. They don't expect Flya to be here, and he's only going to be able to find one, though. It doesn't make a difference. Baby Bay getting back into the site. Make sure that the rotation through market's not going to find too much. Poise now a part of the picture. Com is stuck at logs. Footsteps also heard over through market, but EG are fighting back. If they can find this pick onto Poise, it's still doable, but Supa able to support.
With this aggression from Baby Bay at middle.
Gosh, different look. Baby Bay, though, does get flashed. He's in a little bit of trouble, but doesn't make a difference. Supa's already committed forward, and all FaZe have completely collapsed onto EG. Dicey's trusted to lock down A, and he's got a scope for it. Misses the opening shot. From the shadows, we'll get the defensive Superman back into play as the rendezvous will, at least for the time, keep Dicey safe. EG are on. The spike is still making its way up to the spike site, though.
That was such a crazy push. They were so distracted by Baby Bay's movements that they didn't realize Superman. I think he shot stepped over the top and wrecked him. And now they have a 4-on-3 for this retake. Again, we know how FaZe, how good they are on retakes. And now they have main advantage on this one.
Oh, gosh. And EG's just holding tight. I mean, they're looking at each other. Yeah, this is not great news. There's the door break. You have to out-trade this here at Tree right now. Dodgemo, first one out. Utility starts to be spent, but Supa gets the opening first one plus the second, leaving Reformed with nothing to do but fall.
Point. Unless FaZe can somehow force their way through. They have the talent to do it. And it comes together now, and they need it most, though.
A lot of reveal. FaZe Clan get first blood. Still an owl drone and some shock darts if they need it. If they can find a time to use it, yeah, there goes the owl drone. Reform's gonna have to back up, but EG makes safe to play through top plat. Also shut down the play through door, leaving Superman by himself. One on the corner, gets the first, no problem. Has the second, surely not. Dodgemo deep, backside of the double boxes. He's gonna look toss him, even try to spam this one out, but time is becoming an issue, and Calm from behind will make sure that we see overtime once again. At least one. Hard to say if it gets the reveal on the fade deep. And Dodgemo, he does have utility in hand. Apop needs to get the first one. He's able to collect. Now it's just down to Kid Dodgemo follow up on the backside. Not going to happen. Reform wants to go quick though. Little pop flash on the side. Not going to find anything lingering into the middle of the site, but he actually delays the spike from being planted. The fragment is going to connect, and he will get the spike down and keep his life. Dicey low. Calm looking to rotate from the same angle. 2v3 retake required for EG. So many questions on where is FaZe at the moment. Dicey down low is literally breathe on him and he's dead. And they find the first, but now it's just up to Reform. 1v2 has poison in the corner. Last one through the dark cover! Bang! Reform for the 1v2! And EG get the map points! Prowler comes through. More spam out of Calm, just trying to lock down an opportunity to get in quickly. Dicey's here though. Made the quick rotation back over it. Oh my gosh, Dicey goes right through the nebula like it's first blood, but he's getting chewed apart by Nanoswarm. He still takes down the second before falling. That is unbelievably valuable for FaZe Clan. Still with Baby Bay on towards site. He's being tracked, but he's able to shake it off, and he's got support from Flying Deep in the side here, Dust.
Look at this mid-lark from Apop, though. It's coming at such a good time. There is a trademark that will stop him from getting into market and really threatening a split on this B attack. Now he's come up the catwalk. Superman's there. This
is everything.
Interaction could indeed be everything. Could open up an A hit. Apop seems to sniff it out. He's ready, but Superman still wins the duel. He won't be caught this time.
Oh, and the paranoia just to create extra space. Here comes the chow out of Cobb. Nothing. Just running at him. Get out of my face, says Superman. Send it to a second O. With numbers making the move, Boostio needs to win B main. Avoids the paranoia. FaZe looking to push off of this, but the focus for EG is split because the hit's coming so quickly through mid-market. Dodgemo is still being caught with a little bit of utility out. He cannot assist his teammates. The Prowler connects onto one, but Dodgemo's going to have to essentially do it all himself if he wants to, but he's not able to do too much. And now it comes to a 2v4 EG. Have to retake as the plant will be secured.
And doing so, 2 versus 4 is certainly going to be a tall task for Reform, trying to be quick. Does get the flash from Superman, gets the frag, but his teammate caught, and now he's all alone and discovered. They know exactly where he's coming from, and they have plenty of reinforcements to deal with it.
Great fragment. It's going to flush them out maybe into the opening. Do they line up for him? Oh, nearly do. Where's Dicey? You have to be able to isolate as fast as humanly possible if you're Reformed. He's going to hold the tight corner on the archway, but Dicey still secures the kill. The double peek was there. And yep, it's once again Baby Bay in a different corner. All you got to do is out-trade at this point. Oh, but Baby Bay gets red. The smoke keeps him covered. There's now a 4v4. Still 45 seconds on the clock, but Dicey connects a shot. That will help bring the numbers back towards FaZe's defense on this retake attempt as the spike gets planted. Everything post-plant-wise for EG is largely right on top of the site. Save Calm, who's playing a bit deeper. FaZe looking to stack up, mostly through tree. Smoke will block out the archway. Numbers will be good for FaZe, but Apoth wants to take away the angle. Not able to do too much besides just get the first. And Calm is going to re-wrap back over to tree late. A lot of trust that utility is going to land in Reformed. He gets the double from the backside of the site. Now Calm can get here through tree. Completely suppressed is poised. He has no idea that Calm's coming over towards tree side. The Nanoswarm will again trigger. Com's position still completely revealed. The time of problem in Com has all the information he could possibly need. The kill comes out, and we'll do it all over again. Aldrone will clear out the jump glass. FaZe will use that as an opportunity to take the high ground, but Com is ready for it. A huge first defensive pick, but there are more still to come. And the question is, with not a lot of defenders here, can you deal with it? Fragment comes through, but Poise holds the angle over towards Garden, and Superman is able to isolate Apoth onto sight. Flya will get the plant. It's just down to Poise now. As he tries to watch the rotation, he'll be pushed back, and EG will have a chance to try to reclaim from the high ground. But Supa, he's giving this up. I thought for a second he'd be playing up top. He's going to play down low this time. They're able to collect, no problem. Lucio, last one left, revealed and completely slaughtered. It's Poised for 4.
Now a more forward angle as well.
Oh, and even want to try to peek this. Shock Dart will come through first. That will allow the angle, and he gets 2! What in the world?
He's one away from daggers now, too, if he needs them.
This could be it. 40 seconds on the clock, and EG have lost 2 major tools. One for initiation, the other for post-plant take. Oh, but they still collect on Baby Bay. Prowler will come out. Recon focus. Yeah, Han actually will also keep my Bay. Wait, EG.
They know where 2 are.
Oh boy, but they're faking back. Apoth, could he catch a timing? Oh, Poise has read it. There are defenders that are here, including Superman on the door. Just comes down to the timing of the peak. Paranoia is going to be sent out, but EG have numbers. They're able to find the first and the second. Surely not again. From a 3v4 to now a 3v2. Spike being planted. Dicey shut down as the gravity well will lock him into place.
He's getting shredded, but he's still hanging on.
The fact that he's still hanging on is already pretty key, but his FaZe trying to continue to get aggressive through B-Main. It's double flashes. The curveballs work out nicely. Poise trying to fight back, but he's down to less than half HP. Sent through market. EG taking their time. 0 points still left. Gravity Well's now spent. Poise will be revealed. Superman on the opener. Yeah, with Poise, it works out nicely. The 1-for-1 is great. Com could do nothing. And again, FaZe on match point first. Valuable to Poise. They could play off each other wonderfully from these 2 positions. 0 point also revealing a couple. On the rotation, here comes Baby Bay. Poise needs to get the opener. Oh, well, him and Supa will go 2 for 2. Is that enough? Baby Bay will wait for a little bit of help. There's no reason to chow this at a 2v3, and that's going to allow Jajamo a chance to plant. Just down to how do you try to break this up from a post-plant retake. Cosmic Divine has earned off of that, making things super difficult. Oh, it's gonna. They're gonna full flood from the top side. Sentry turret deleted. EG playing 3 different corners. Cloudburst comes through first. They're gonna see Com deep. Second Cloudburst bent forward, but Jajamo down low. Able to find the opener, and then the crossfire setup denies. They do not have B main yet though, so that has to be some sort of a concern. But you also need to get onto site and try to get a plant off. EG maybe have the clock as their biggest ally. Lucio will fall from the front. Reformed on the backside will also drop. Com is trying to spray this bullet hose down, but it's not going to connect for anything. Spike planted. First blood tallied up. Is this the moment? EG are starting to funnel on through. Aldrone comes out. Dicey misses the second shot and loses his support on a Flya. Dicey has to do something miraculous. And we'll get a second kill, keeping us to a 3v3. But Jajamo on the site will get the plant off. Lurking in the middle of the map, though.
He's done this every time.
Yep. But this time he's going to go into defensive spawn. Apoth has got the angle. EG just need to stay alive on site, and Apoth can completely blow up this retake. The timing looks good. Baby Bay is going to fall. FaZe are going to be caught on sidewalk. And Jajamo, he's going to be able to help watch this from a safer angle. They know where FaZe are. It just comes down to just winning your gunfights, and they will. Oh my goodness.
Yeah. Here to monitor this.
There's nothing.
FaZe is
no
playing
alarm
contact.
bot. Oh boy. Apoth is stuck. One kill would be incredible. No, not going to happen. Boostio quickly off the flank with the hot hands will give away his position. The flash comes out, so Supa still finds the kill. Prowler on the way through Garden. Gives Supa an idea that, yep, this is going to be a challenge. Paranoia comes out. Another good follow-up elimination, leaving Reformed and Com into a 2v, technically 5. They've retaken tree, but how do you break up this post plant when you've got to clear out both underneath plat as well as deep through the archway? Dicey on the first angle. Sees enough. Shock Dart to follow up. Now you split the focus. You take the kill. Looking to stack mostly through A main. First flash comes out. That's not a concern to the FaZe defenders. Nebula comes out and Dicey just forms head off. Super in the opposite corner. Good for a follow-up. The rendezvous back keeps him safe. Fragment on the corner. Oh my goodness. Dicey right over the top of the boxes. No problem there either. And once again, it's common Apoth, but this is a 2v4 situation. You could possibly get a plant off with this, with the door being down especially. Sentry turret's going to go up.
That was so big from Dicey. He played a whole new spot. He's never played under him like that before.
One enemy remaining.
Here comes the retake, though. Quickly off the trades. Yeah, no problems there. Oh, man. What a series, dude.
Oh, yeah,
I mean,
it gave you
come
everything.
on.
Every map. We got regulation full every map. We got, what, 2 OTs on Breeze, and I don't even know how many we got here, man. I don't want to do the math, but in the end, it's FaZe that wound up coming on top again. Just